I'm going to record one more video today. One that I've been wanting to get out for a while, especially after my woman's birthday. And I did not edit the last video that I recorded, or like the last two videos I've recorded. So I left in a company and I left in a name. And I don't know, I feel too lazy to check it right now. But right now, I kind of wanted to make a video about my woman and how much I appreciate her. And this came as an idea to me after her birthday. I'm now a day removed from her birthday. And it didn't end too well because we weren't in the best places. I won't say too much, obviously, but we just weren't in the best places. And I don't want to make this as a public apology. I already did what I had to do there. But I wanted to make a video just to appreciate what she's done for me. And that's pretty much it. So how this all started was, I'd say 2 years ago, I saw my friend supposedly get laid. And I sat in my car after going and thinking about picking up a gardening job. And I sat there and I thought to myself, man, I've got no game. I've got no pussy. I thought I would try. I never took it seriously. I'm fucking terrified. And I'm like, do I have to do this right now? Because especially me being autistic and all, I struggle a lot with social skills and connecting with people. And girls were always an issue for me. Once a month, I would try. Not once a month, but I'd get with a girl. I'd get with a girl for a month, and it wouldn't work out because of some issue that I just either didn't work on or something just happened. It would never last after a month, and I would always feel shitty about myself. But I realized that I can't run away from it forever, especially after making friends. I can't run away from my goal forever. And I used that as an opportunity to start looking at opportunities to improve this goal. And the first thing I did was go to a Toronto pub called the Madison Pub with a few of my friends. And at first I was scared because at first they made it seem like there was some secret club. But I was like, you want to pull? You got to come with us. And at first I'm like, I'm not going to pull nothing. But when I told you, for a whole month, I would go once or twice a week on by the end of the week, every week to this pub. I freaking did. Oh my god, what luck did I get? Power 3 on breaking 3? Too bad. Oh, text from my woman. Yippee! She's on her second break. I'm going to tell her right now. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, I'm recording David about you right now. Here we go. But I realized that I have to take this seriously, and I start going to this club, and I get no game. I got no game. Except for one night where they all leave. I'm stuck there, like right before it closes at 2 a.m. There's a brunette that I'm scared to talk to. And all of them are texting me, go for it, go for it, go for it. I go for it, I get the number, and she never texts me back, which is like, hey, you know, whatever. But that was a step in the right direction. I pulled that shit off. And honestly, the staff got to know me there, and it was fun. But eventually, I would come to meet a girl, and she actually took a liking to me. I had to sleep in the car after, though, because I was getting some drinks. But then a week later, I finally got laid. I lost my V card at like 20 years old. And I was like, damn, let's go. And that was the same day, I think that was the same night Utopia dropped. It was like a night before, and obviously stayed up. And then it was like midnight, and then Utopia dropped, and I'm listening to Utopia, the new Travis Scott album, the day before I got laid for the first time. But you know what I mean? That was exciting. And that same person that I would go out to the Madison Pub with, I would go to his birthday party, and at his birthday party I would meet a woman that I thought was lovely, but after a few months and she being too forceful with me, especially like intimately, and us just not working out and her fucking playing with me, her nickname's Lizzo, by the way, I would end up having to leave that. But but consider this, at the time she stayed where I was staying. Oh yeah, another Nautilus shell. but she stayed where I was staying. She lived there, but she was going to a school out of town. So I had to go once a week on a 3-hour bus ride, or no, 3-hour commute, because it was a half hour to the bus station and a 2.5 hour bus to her. So that was a mess, and I would stay there the whole day, not do a single thing of work. And oh my god, was it a mess. It was a freaking mess. At least I'm getting lucky. I say that. That's funny. But that happens, and especially after that, for a month, I get strung along. Especially after that moment when she tried to force me to do something intimate. And of course it's my fault, right? It's my fault because I reacted strongly to something that I told her I couldn't do. That's all I'm going to say. But after that, I was hurt, to be honest. I put my heart out there, and it got demolished again. And every single day I was living in fear that maybe one day she's just going to be gone. But I had to be the one to leave. I had to be the one to go. In the end, I had to go. And I was hurt. So, you know what the first thing was? I'm not stopping yet. Let's get on Hinge, baby. Let's get on Hinge. And I would meet someone from Hinge. They were a bit loopy. But then I would have the grateful opportunity to meet my woman, which she messaged me first. And then she would message me a lot, even while I was working on my schoolwork at the time, especially during midterms. I think it was the closing up the semester. And I was like, this girl is crazy. Not crazy as in, like, she's a crazy woman. Because I know you're going to watch this and you're going to be like, how the fuck, how dare you? No, I don't see you as crazy. I was just like, oh my god, she's crazy in love with me. And I appreciated every single message she sent me. And eventually we would go on a date. First date went well, second date went well. And I'm like, I'm gonna take this. I like this. And now she's my woman. And it made me realize that a lot of things are so much more fun with a companion around. And this isn't gonna be some shit like, oh my god, look how great my girlfriend is. Because I know everybody and I mentally are still virgins. But I don't think I'm much of a mental virgin anymore, though. I think I'm fine. I think I'm alright. But it made me realize that I can appreciate the small things with her. It's nice to have someone around you to help you out and pick you up when you're down. And I just want to say I appreciate her so very much. I'm trying to stay away from the, oh my god, I love you. But I do want to say I love her very much, and I appreciate her for what she was able to do for me. And we do have our quarrels once in a while. We do have our discussions that have to be had. But in the end, we always... What the fuck is that? Why is there green shit? Oh my god, it's tinted. The little block there is tinted based on the biome, I think. That's crazy. But I realized that a lot of the things I would take for granted, and I would just feel so much more alone if I weren't with her in her presence. And I just want to say I appreciate her so much, and I'm so happy for you to be in my life, honey. Super happy. And I know I already said your name in a video. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that. But hopefully you can forgive me. We already said, you know, I don't know. I'm not trying to say too much shit. You guys, I talk too fucking much. But I'm just happy to have you around, and this is mainly just a video of me appreciating everything we do, and I'm so looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to what we can do together, what we're gonna do together, and the time we're gonna spend, and just honestly just waking up one day and just like going impulsively to a fucking store. You know what I mean? Impulsively. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I know this video might be a little bit quick, but I just want to make a video to appreciate my woman. And I appreciate her very much. And a part of me is just nervous. That's why the video is too short. But I appreciate her so very much. And my world is forever different in a better way with her around me. And if you like this video, honey, like, comment, subscribe, and anyone else likes it, like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. I love y'all. I'm going to try and keep going with this. You can see I'm back in this business. Peace the fuck out.